Good afternoon, it's Sunday the 17th of January 2016. I got up late this morning, boys and girls. Very, too late for church. Too late for church. 10 to 10. My eyes opened as I removed the crusty sleep that had gathered there all night long. Talking to crusty, here's a bit of advice for you. Always wear some sort of glasses when you are opening Superglue. Now, I've done this for a long time. You could wear normal glasses. Look, am I looking very studious? Studious, look at this. Look. Normal glasses. Or you can put your glasses like this sometimes. You know, if you're going to tell someone off. I have a friend who is a teacher in a school. Her name is Kelly Kim. She comes along to the Sunday karaoke. Oh, it's Sunday, by the way. Sunday today. We've got karaoke tonight at the Golden Lion in Sydenham between 8 p.m. and 12 midnight, which has taken off at last after months and months of hard work. The last four have been very busy. They really have, okay? So come along to that one now. That's up and running now. The Golden Lion karaoke in Sydenham every Sunday between 8 p.m. and 12 midnight. And Kelly Kim comes, and she is a teacher. And if I do, because I do muck about a little bit, boys and girls, when I'm doing a karaoke, I do naughty things sometimes. I randomly go around and attack people. Or I screw up. Where are we now? I get a little bit... What's this here? I screw up little bits of paper and I aim them and I throw them at people. I do. And then I look down and pretend it wasn't me. But Kelly Kim is a teacher, so she knows. She knows the signs. Oh, yes. She can sniff out a guilty individual in an entire room. And then she doesn't say anything. She just does that. If she's got her glasses on, she just does this. And it is enough. It is enough to send anyone scuttling back to their seats, boys and girls. And I immediately sit down like that, like a naughty boy. I do. Anyway, but I'll tell you about the money saving in a minute. Don't rush me. Don't rush me. Everything comes to those who wait. Except love for me. My love, there's only you. Anyway, we'll get on to it. So you need a pair of glasses if you're ever working with Superglue. I shall tell you why in a minute. Either a normal pair of glasses like this, or you can purchase from various places like Amazon or indeed the pound shop glasses like this. Check these out. Oh yeah, these are my Dame Edna Everage onion glasses. Oh yes. So what's supposed to happen with these is that you put them on when you cut onions, and they've got like a foam bit around there, which is supposed to create a seal between you and the glass and the bit of glass, or in this case plastic on the front there, and it's supposed to help you not to cry. Also very useful for using superglue. As I say, I've always worn glasses when I do use Superglue. I just grab the nearest pair. Sunglasses, doesn't matter. Yesterday, I had a little repair of something to do with Superglue. And I had an unopened tube. And I don't know, I must have squeezed it a bit to an increased pressure. Because what you do, you unscrew one end, turn it the other way, poke it in the end where the glue comes out, and then screw it back on, and it gives you a tube, right? But I did it, I turned it around, and as I poked it, it went like that, and it actually went all over my hands. And I thought that could have been my eye. That could quite easily have been my eye. So please, when you work, and it's just not worth saving 10 seconds because you can't be bothered to go to the drawer and get your glasses. All right, just pick up any pair of glasses, sunglasses, reading glasses, driving glasses, stupid glasses, Dame Edna Everage spectacles. Pick up those glasses, put them on before you do anything with superglue. Because if that gets in your eye, you are in serious trouble. You only got one set of eyes. You're in serious trouble. I got it all over my hands, and then foolishly I thought I was going to wash it off. So I quickly put them under the tap, and all that did was spread all the glue all over half of my hand. And the whole day yesterday I had a crusty hand. People were asking me questions what I'd been doing with my hand. They were. And I said Superglue, and you know what some of them were like, oh yeah, right, we've heard that one before. I don't know what they thought. But it was Superglue, and it was all crusty. However, you know, and I thought, oh, it's going to be a lot of trouble getting off. Do you know, this morning it's virtually, well, it has all gone. It's all gone, and it was all over my hand there, all white and crusty-ish. You know, but it's all gone. Look at that. It just shows you how much skin is shed by the human body. Oh, yes, there's bits of my skin all over the world, boys and girls. Wherever I go, I shed another layer. Another layer is like a snake. You want to know how to save the money now, don't you? Are we coming to that in a minute? We will. Be patient, dear. I will save you money during this programme. But you must pay attention. Now, in the news, boys and girls, another terrible attack on a hotel. I'm not making light of this at all, but it comes on the telly, right? It comes on the telly, and it says, and there's been an attack on the splendid hotel in Burkina Faso. And I'm waiting for them to tell me, well, where's that? You know, it's like we're all supposed to know where that is. When that came on the telly, how many of you knew where Burkina Faso is? Or however you say. I had no idea. I thought, are you going to tell us or not where this is? I had no idea where that was. And then they said it was something to do with ISIS or whatever, you know. And I thought, oh, well, it must be in the Middle East. And it turns out to be in Africa. But I didn't have a clue where this place was. Now, am I being thick? Or are the news reporters being stupid, thinking that we automatically know where all these places are? I'd never heard of it. Burkina Faso. Anyone been there? Anyone? No, not you even. Not even you. No, never ever heard of the place. So please, you know, when you're saying these places, I mean, I got unclassified for geography. I mean, that is low. I wasn't very good at school. I had great difficulty learning from books. I can read, it just doesn't go in my head. You know, even when I was told I was a little boy, it never really went into my head, which is why I'm being particularly naughty even now, boys. Even now, when there's someone else who cares. Anyway, so Burkina Faso, if you have been there, wonderful. But did you actually, I'd love to know, did you know where it was? And when they were telling you, well, where the hell's that? Why didn't they tell us where it was? No one told us. What do you think? If you've got a little message, put it underneath this video. Or you can always send in an email, okay? chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. I'm going to save you money, but not yet. I'm keeping you holding on. I'm hooking you in today. I'm hooking you in. Got an email here from Stephen. Hello, Stephen. And I put a video. I posted a video on my Facebook. It was like a copy and paste thing. And it was made by a young lad who was going on about the way so many people now are walking along. And I've mentioned this so many times, you know, head in the handset, you know, staring at the screen. Everyone's on the tube train. They're all on their phones. No one's talking. The same in restaurants. Even I go round to my mate's house, Ronnie. You know, he'll pick up the phone. I am guilty as well. You know, you know, I think one of the reasons it's even worse now because I've got my it bleeps. You know, when there's a message, a beep beep or something like that. Oh, grab that phone quickly. I mean, why can it be so important? Why would that message be so important? Probably not, actually. You know, just someone saying hello or something like that. And this young lad, who is part of that generation, was saying that, you know, there are children now who have grown up with their parents with devices, phones, tablets, and they think it's quite normal to just sit there in complete silence, tapping away. They are losing, and they will never learn the art of communication to each other. I suppose, in a way, even you watching this now, you're not talking to people around you, are you? You're just sitting there watching me. Wouldn't it be better to talk to people around you? When I finished, of course. You know, when I finished. Anyway, Stephen wrote, thanks, when he saw the video. By the way, if you're not on my Facebook username is Chris Reardon UK. Facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK. All right? Do send a little message as well, because I keep getting girls, girls with large breasts who keep wanting to mess, and they all look roughly the same. They've all got really low tops on, breasts almost hanging out, and they try and friend me, and they're dodgy people. They're dodgy people. They're trying to scam me. I'm being scammed, boys. I'm possibly being scammed even while I'm talking to you now, boys and girls. Anyway, on to this. Stephen writes, thanks, Chris, about the video about people tapping away all the time. Yes, it's all true. I've been speaking about this for years. And most of the time I get is a blank stare. Why are you looking at your phone all the time? Oh, I'm just doing this. It's always that. I'm just doing this. And then they do something else and something else. It's really sad what's happening to youngsters today. Real-time, person-to-person communication is becoming a lost art. No, not just amongst the youngsters, even the older people as well. I can be in a pub doing stuff, karaoke, whatever, and there will be people. There's one bloke in particular, actually, who sits there the entire night on his phone, complaining that he's a bit lonely. I'm not going to say who it is. Hopefully he'll watch this and realise, all that time you're sitting there tapping away on your phone. There's people all around you. You're not talking to them. No wonder you're sitting there lonely. That's why. And I don't say that in a nasty way. Trying to help you. It's becoming a lost art. I recently saw a news story that said that pedestrian deaths were skyrocketing around the world due to mobile users not paying enough attention while crossing the road. Well, we've all seen that. I did it the other day. Earphones in, crossing, just tapping away. And I hooted him. He didn't even hear it. I've seen very young children being completely ignored by parents in shopping centres because parents obviously felt the phone call was more important than their own crying 10-month-old baby. This sort of thing makes me really angry, especially as I babysit my granddaughter and know how much they rely on the person that is supposed to be taking care of them. I think people seem to be much more civil to each other before the mobile phone. Absolutely agree. Became commonplace. Still, I guess you can't stop progress, can you? The trouble is, it looks to me that being one step forward and 2 steps back, but that's my opinion. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with everything you say there. Come on, look up from your phones now and again. Finally, on today's wonderful extravaganza of television history being made at this moment on January the 17th, 2016. I will save you money. Now, how many times in a couple of weeks do you go to the supermarket to buy those toilet rolls? Bit dear, are they? You're doing it wrong. Get them off Amazon, boys and girls. Get them off Amazon. Look at this, right? How much do you pay for your toilet rolls? Right. From Amazon, okay? Look at this. From Amazon, right? 36 quilted, dear, quilted. You can sleep under these if necessary. You can get 36 quilted toilet rolls, £6.50. £6.50. 36 rolls. Now, you may or may not have a delivery on that. Check, okay? Check. Some are free delivery. Some will charge you for a delivery. Some, if you've got that Prime thing, whatever it is, Prime delivery, I think that's free. But there's loads of different people selling toilet rolls on Amazon. £6.50 for 36 rolls. Come on! They're only little ones. You can get big ones as well. These are just normal sized ones, okay? You can get large ones as well, but you probably haven't got a holder for those. And it does look a bit strange if you've got, a commercial toilet roll holder in your tiny little toilet at home. I have 2 toilets here. I am a posh house. I have 2 toilets up and down. Sometimes I actually wet myself because I can't decide which toilet to use. And I go up and down, or shall I use the top, the bottom, the top, the bottom? I can't decide and I wet myself on the way there, dear. But there you go. See? The programme that saves you money. This is United Kingdom Talk with Chris Reardon. Have a lovely Sunday, and if you're coming to the karaoke tonight, don't forget, it's at the Golden Lion every Sunday night in Sydenham, 8 p.m. till 12 midnight. Have a nice Sunday. Ta-ta.